Field corner. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Crone is there. One away. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it, fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Runners on the move for second. Just keeping him close. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. So it's a runner at first with two gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Turner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. There goes the runner. Weakly hit to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Polanco. It leads things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, and it's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up two in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Scherzer's ready. Here's the 1-1. And it's 1-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. In now is Adam Eaton. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's 1 for 3.
Adam Eaton
sent out to straightaway center field. Moving under it, Buxton. 1 down. And now for Washington, Kurt Suzuki. First pitch on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit. In now, Matt Adams.
Matt Adams.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is going to get there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. From the stretch. Popped him up. Home has a play. And that retires the side. Digging in now, Nelson Cruz. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. And he fouls this one off. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Nelson Cruz becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2, and this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota. Victor Robles digging in now as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Victor Robles.
The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rendon. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Kepler has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
The left fielder.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Hit back up the middle. Scope is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in, Trey Turner, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Past battles with Scherzer. He's 0 for 9. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
3-2 now. And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So digging in now, Jorge Polanco. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And that's in there for strike 1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Scherzer against the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Here he comes again, 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Kepler is in a few steps as he takes it for the 1st out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Striding forward now is the DH, Kurt Suzuki. A base hit in his first trip. On the move is Eaton. And they will tag him out between 1st and 2nd. And whatever that was, it backfired, and there are 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Rosario is there, and the inning is over. Nationals down on a mere 4 pitches. Here comes the first pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10.
Oh, and he misses it. Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Eddie Rosario. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Nope.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The 1-2. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Prone on at first, nobody out. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in standing. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And the runner back. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Don't want to forget about him. The next 3-2. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know, D-Rose,
Now
sometimes one of your best friends or your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3-0 to him now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Got him swinging on the fastball there.
Right
Nelson
fielder.
Cruz is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. He's ready. Now the pitch. Throw down to second, but he dives back safely. The 1-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Max Kepler goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Eaton sprinting after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Strand a pair through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Rosario has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bump for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Now batting. The center field.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Prone fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
Standing in, Jason Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-1 to Jason Castro.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here. He didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Anthony Rendon.
Line toward the gap in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
First offering on its way. Runner's on his way to third. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rosario arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. So striding forward now, Trey Turner. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. He's set, and the pitch. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. So coming to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. First offering on its way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to target field. Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. 0-1 the count.
Polanco.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect, and when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Number 20.
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Scherzer into the windup. Here's the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0. Striding in now for the Nats, Adam Eaton. He'll start the seventh. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Rosario is there, and he'll bring this one in.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. So a solo shot down the line in left, and it's now a one-run ball game.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
The batter,
here's Matt Adams now.
Second baseman. Matt.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Buxton is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Yan Gomes. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Standing in now, Victor Robles. In there, now the throw. Is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base. Gomes at second with 2 down. Softly hit out to short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference. Even if it's only psychological, the pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Addison Reed will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Anthony Rendon will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Line drive to left. Rosario is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's got himself.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit on the ground toward the left. Rendon is there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, the second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Norway. Gonzalez
sends that one out of play for strike 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Washington Nationals jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Max Scherzer pitches well enough to get the W. Jose Barrios pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.